I scroll back further than I meant to go, into the months before it all went sideways, and found the version of us that was easy, that texted about nothing with such frequency. We used to send each other pictures of things that were funny or that made us think of someone, and I had forgotten how much we talked. In the months before the talking got complicated, the text from before read like a different story, written by two people who were lighter, before whatever weight arrived between us, and made the talking mean something different. From before, the text that proved we had a version that was easy. From before, the evidence of ordinary that I've forgotten. Scrolling red, the archive of a lightness that we lost somewhere. From before, we lost it. There's a message where I said something ridiculous, and you sent back a string of nothing but laughter, and I sat with my phone and laughed at it, which was unexpected and a little devastating, because the laugh meant the thing was real, not the imagined version I've been grieving, but the actual thing that had its ordinary moments before the moments became what they became. The text from before read like a different story, written by two people who were lighter, before whatever weight arrived between us, and made the talking mean something different. From before, the text that proved we had a version that was easy. From before, the evidence of ordinary that I've forgotten. Scrolling red, the archive of a lightness that we lost somewhere. From before, we lost it. We lost it. Somewhere in the middle, we lost it. Between the easy and the ambient, we lost it. We had something, we lost it. It was lighter. From before, we lost it. From before, the text that proved we had a version that was easy. From before, the evidence of ordinary that I've forgotten. Scrolling red, the archive of a lightness that we lost somewhere. From before, we lost it. We lost it. We lost it. Scrolling red, we lost it. From before, we lost it. I rehearsed it dozens of times in the mirror, the version where I'm breezy and together, where I say something easy and move on without it showing anywhere on my face. But the rehearsal room is not the street, and the street had you in it on a Thursday, and every word I practiced went to somewhere that wasn't my mouth when I needed them. You looked exactly like yourself, which I should have been prepared for, and I looked exactly like a person whose preparation had completely failed them. The thing I practiced disappeared the moment that I saw you. The thing I practiced left version instead. High and then whatever came after that I barely remember. The thing I practiced, didn't work. We talked for maybe 90 seconds total, and both of us had fine in different registers. And then the natural conclusion of the pavement carried us in our respective directions. I walked 2 blocks before I found a doorway and stood in it and breathed until my hand stopped, and thought about the distance between rehearsal and the actual moment when the moment arrives. You looked exactly like yourself, which I should have been prepared for. And I looked exactly like a person whose preparation had completely failed them. The thing I practiced disappeared the moment that I saw you. The thing I practiced left me with the unrehearsed version instead. High and then whatever came after that I barely remember. The thing I practiced didn't work, didn't blur the rehearsal, didn't blur the mirror version. Thing I practiced didn't work, but I survived it. Didn't work, but I survived. Practiced didn't work, but I'm still here. Thing I practiced disappeared the moment that I saw you. Thing I practiced left me with the unrehearsed version instead. High and then whatever came after that I barely remember. The thing I practiced didn't work. Didn't work, but I survived. She calls me once a month, the way she always has, and asks me how I'm doing, then how you are. And every month I give the same update, that there is no update, because there is no you. She knew us both before we knew each other, which makes her a particular kind of complicated. A person who exists across the line between who I was before and who I am now. She asked because she loved us both, not because she doesn't know we ended. And every time I tell her nothing's changed, I mean the absence hasn't changed its size. She asked about you still, about you still, the friend who loved us both and hasn't stopped. She asked about you still, about you still, and I gave her the same answer as last month. Nothing new, nothing new. The update, that is always no update. She asked about you still, about you still. She still asks. Appreciate the asking even as it stings, because the asking means she hasn't filed it. The way the world sometimes files things is over before the person living it is finished. So every month I take a call and tell her, and feel the shape of what I tell her in my chest. And then we talk about the other things, and I'm grateful for the other things as well. She asked because she loved us both, not because she doesn't know we ended. And every time I tell her nothing's changed, I mean the absence hasn't changed its size. She still asks every month. She still asks because she loved us. She asked about you still. She still asks, and I still answer. Still asks, nothing new. She still asks. She asked about you still, about you still. The friend who loved us both and hasn't stopped. She asked about you still, about you still. And I gave her the same answer as last month. Nothing new, nothing new. The update, that is always no update. She asked about you still, about you still. She still asks. She still asks. She still asks. She still asks. Oh, nothing new. She still asks about you still. She still asks. The room remembers everything the morning does. The specific light that finds the specific dust. The way the air is different after something that changes what the air was before it. I made the coffee in the automatic way and stood at the window with it going cold, and tried to find the version of myself that existed before this particular morning. The room is the same room it was yesterday. The chair is where it was the table. But the morning after something is a different country from the morning before. The room remembers everything that happened in it while I slept. The room remembers the weight of what occurred. Light on walls, the morning finding everything unchanged and changed. The room remembers all of it. I showered and I dressed and left the curtains in whatever position they've been in, and took my bag and keys and left the room to whatever it remembers on its own. The corridor was empty in the morning way, and I walked through it toward a different day, carrying whatever the room had given me, which was more than I'd expected going in. The room is the same room it was yesterday. The chair is where it was the table. But the morning after something is a different country from the morning before. The room remembers everything that happened in it while I slept. The room remembers the way it holds the weight of what occurred. Light on walls, You have a key to a place you don't come to, and I've never found the moment to retrieve it. 9 months and the key is somewhere with you, and the door it opens is still mine alone. I've changed the lock inside my head a dozen times, and then I've done it in the world where it counts, because asking for the key requires a meeting, and I haven't wanted the meeting more than the key. Somewhere you have a key to my apartment, and I have never asked you to return it. Not because I'm waiting for you to use it, but because asking closes something finally. I never asked for it back, asked for it back. The key that's somewhere in your life with mine on it. I never asked for it back, asked for it back. Cause asking is the end of the last thing. Your key, my door, the most material thing that still connects us. I never asked for it back, asked for it back, not yet. My friend says you should change the lock, it's practical, and she's right about the practical of it. But practical and ready are different countries, and I'm not in the country of the lock yet. So the door stands as it always did, and somewhere you have metal that opens it. And I'll wake up in a place that you could enter, and call it mine and leave the lock alone. Somewhere you have a key to my apartment, and I have never asked you to return it. Not because I'm waiting for you to use it, but because asking closes something finally. I never asked for it back, asked for it back. The key that's somewhere in your life with mine on it. I never asked for it back, asked for it back. Cause asking is the end of the last thing. Your key, my door, the most material thing that still connects us. I never asked for it back, asked for it back, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. The key, not yet. The lock, not yet. I never asked for it back, not yet. Maybe when I'm ready, not yet. The last connection, not yet, not yet. I never asked for it back, asked for it back. The key that's somewhere in your life with mine on it. I never asked for it back, asked for it back. Cause asking is the end of the last thing. Your key, my door, the most material thing that still connects us. I never asked for it back, asked for it back, not yet, not yet. Your key, not yet. My door, not yet, not yet. I did the thing I've been avoiding for 3 weeks, and nobody knows I did it except me. It wasn't visible in any way that matters publicly, but it mattered privately in the way that counts. The quiet victories are the ones that build the foundation under the ones that people see. And I've been building the foundation quietly in the weeks of doing the invisible things. I celebrated it in the way you celebrate the things that only you know the value of, which is the feeling in the chest when done, and the small acknowledgement you give yourself. Nobody else knows, nobody else knows the quiet victory that happened this afternoon. Nobody else knows, nobody else knows the thing I've been avoiding that I did. Just me, the witness to the thing that mattered privately. Nobody else knows, nobody else knows, and that's enough. The foundation is made of these exactly, the private victories in the ordinary weeks, the things I avoided and then stopped avoiding the lines I drew and held, and the no's I kept. And I'm keeping the record of them for myself, and the private accounting of the progress, because the progress that nobody else can see is still progress, and it counts toward the building. I celebrated it in the way you celebrate the things that only you know the value of, which is the feeling in the chest when done, and the small acknowledgement you give yourself. Nobody else knows, nobody else knows the quiet victory that happened this afternoon. Nobody else knows, nobody else knows the thing I've been avoiding that I did. Just me, the witness to the thing that mattered privately. Ooh. Nobody else knows, nobody else knows, and that's enough. And that's enough, the quiet victory, and that's enough. Just me as witness, nobody else knows. And that's enough, the foundation, and that's enough. Ooh, building underneath. Ooh, that's enough. Nobody else knows, and nobody else knows, nobody else knows the quiet victory that happened this afternoon. Nobody else knows, nobody else knows the thing I've been avoiding that I did. Just me, the witness to the thing that mattered privately. Ooh. Nobody else knows, nobody else knows, and that's enough. That's enough, just me. That's enough. Nobody else knows, and that's enough. We divided it at the start in equal portions, and somewhere in the doing it became unequal, and I became the person doing more, because the alternative wasn't not getting done. I've been this person in more groups than I'd like, the one who fills the gaps that other people leave. And I've learned to notice it and say something, and then not always say something and fill the gap. There's a version of me that redistributes clearly, and a version that just does it and resents. Then and the version I become depends entirely on how tired I am and what the stakes are. I did most of it. The group project divided into my portion. I did most of it. And the group will present it as a group. Fair enough. The arithmetic of contribution and credit. I did most of it. Again, the presentation went well, and the group was thanked, and the credit landed on the group collectively, which is the appropriate outcome of a group project, and also the entirely predictable one. I'm working on the version of myself that says something before becoming the doer, the version that holds the boundary earlier and lets the gap be someone else's gap to fill. There's a version of me that redistributes clearly, and a version that just does it and resents. Then and the version I become depends entirely on how tired I am and what the stakes are. I did most of it. The group project divided into my portion. I did most of it. And the group will present it as a group. Fair enough. The arithmetic of contribution and credit. I did most of it. Again, the filler again. The group I did most of it. at the start. I did most of it again. I did most of it, most of it. The group project divided into my portion. I did most of it, most of it. And the group will present it as a group. Fair enough, fair enough. The arithmetic of contribution and credit. I did most of it, most of it. Again, fair enough. Again, I did most of it again. The rain came down at exactly the wrong moment, which is to say it came down at rush hour. And everyone on the platform had the same face, which is the face of people caught without umbrella. I was one of the umbrella-less today, through no one's fault except my own optimism. The forecast said a chance and I said fine, and the chance came in and took me at my word. But there's something in the shared soaking that makes the platform feel like community. We're all equally wet and equally disgruntled, and equality is something. At least we're all wet, all of us wet. The equalizer of the unexpected rainfall. At least we're all wet, all of us wet. Nobody's drier than anyone else tonight. Rain and rush, rain and rush. The communal humiliation of the platform. At least we're all wet, all of us wet together. The man beside me checks his phone for shelter, and I watch over his shoulder at the map. And the woman on my other side is texting someone who is probably drier than us. The train arrives and we all piled and dripping, and the carriage smells like everyone's coat. And I find something almost companionable in the collective wetness of the evening. But there's something in the shared soaking that makes the platform feel like community. We're all equally wet and equally disgruntled, and equality is something. At least we're all wet, all of us wet. The equalizer of the unexpected rainfall. At least we're all wet, all of us wet. Nobody's drier than anyone else tonight. Rain and rush, rain and rush. The communal humiliation of the platform. At least we're all wet, all of us wet, 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 wet. Together, together, in the wet, together on the platform, on the platform. Together, the commuter rain, together, made equals of us. At least we're all wet, together. At least we're all wet, all of us wet. The equalizer of the unexpected rainfall. At least we're all wet, all of us wet. Nobody's drier than anyone else tonight. Rain and rush, rain and rush. The communal humiliation of the platform. At least we're all wet, all of us wet, 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 wet. Together, together, rain and rush, together. At least we're all wet, together. At least we're all wet, together. sandwich is the same sandwich it was yesterday. Eating at the same desk in the same way, with the same screen open to the same work, in the same half hour that was never a half hour. I tell myself tomorrow I'll go out and sit somewhere with air and other sounds, but tomorrow has a way of being today, and today has a way of being this desk. The lunch break that is technically a lunch break, but practically a working meal at a screen. The fluorescent overhead instead of daylight, the keyboard sounds instead of conversation. Again a day, that there's lunch in the half hour that's not half. Again a day, the sandwich and the screen and the same sounds at this desk, the shortest break in the longest kind of day. Again, today again. A colleague walks past with their coat on, going somewhere that has air in it, and nothing good for them and mean it, and need another half of the same sandwich. By the time the lunch break technically concludes, I've answered 3 more things that weren't emergency, and stretched my legs by walking to the printer, which is the exercise of a desk lunch day. The lunch break that is technically a lunch break, but practically a working meal at a screen. The fluorescent overhead instead of daylight, the keyboard sounds instead of conversation. Again a day, the best lunch in the half hour that's not half. Again a day, the sandwich and the screen and the same sounds at this desk, the shortest break in the longest kind of day. Again today again. Again, the sandwich again, the screen again, the desk again. Tomorrow I'll go out again, but today again a day, the best lunch in the half hour that's not half. Again a day, the sandwich and the screen and the same sounds at this desk, the shortest break in the longest kind of day. Again today again. At this desk, again today again. Again it. I cleaned the house on Saturday from scratch. Not the surface clean that counts for nothing, the kind that gets behind the things you move and under what you haven't lifted in a while. There's something in the cleaning that is therapy, without the name and without the appointment. The physical act of making something better that you can see immediately and measure. The floor came first because the floor is honest. It shows exactly what has been going on, and I scrubbed it with the focus of a person who needs to change one thing they have control of. Starting from the floor, the clean that begins with the most honest surface. Starting from the floor, and working upward through the room I live in. Scrubbing clear, the physical version of beginning over. Starting from the floor today. surfaces were clean, and I stood in the doorway looking at the room and felt a specific satisfaction of the visible, the kind that other work doesn't always offer. The room looked different from the room I've been in, and I was different from the person who had started. Not completely different and not permanently, but different in the way of a clean floor. The floor came first because the floor is honest. It shows exactly what has been going on, and I scrubbed it with the focus of a person who needs to change one thing they have control of. Starting from the floor, the clean that begins with the most honest surface. Starting from the floor, and working upward through the room I live in. Scrub and clear, the physical version of beginning over. Starting from the floor today, the floor today. Then everything above it. Starting from the floor today. Something shifted in the scrubbing. Starting from the floor today. Starting from the floor, the clean that begins with the most honest surface. Starting from the floor, and working upward through the room I live in. Scrub and clear, the physical version of beginning over. Starting from the floor today, Scrub and clear the floor today. Starting from the floor today. The building is unfamiliar in the specific way of buildings that will one day feel like second nature. And I don't know where the bathroom is quite yet, or which door requires the badge and which doesn't. I'm in the new person shape of myself today, the one that listens more and says less, that is careful with the cultural temperatures that it hasn't had time to read correctly. The first day has a quality that the 10th won't have, and the 100th day won't remember about the first. The hyper awareness of a person in a new place, taking in more than they can process. Everything is new, everything is new. The first day in the building, I don't know yet. Everything is new, everything is new. The names I'll know eventually by Thursday. Learn it all, the culture and the passwords and the people. Everything is new, everything is new today. By lunchtime I've collected 7 names and forgotten 2 of them already, and made note of the person who was kind and the one who seemed to have the real information. And by 5 o'clock I have a partial map of the building and its logic and its people. And I take that map home on the first commute from the place that will become familiar. The first day has a quality that the 10th won't have, and the 100th day won't remember about the first. The hyper awareness of a person in a new place, taking in more than they can process. Everything is new, everything is new. The first day in the building, I don't know yet. Everything is new, everything is new. The names I'll know eventually by Thursday. Learn it all, the culture and the object has been on the shelf for 7 months, and I've been having a different relationship with it. And every month of the 7 that it's been there, deciding what the object means and what to do. In month 1 it was grief and object forming. Month 3 it was something I looked past. And month 5 it was a question that kept deferring. And in month 7 it is just a thing on a shelf. The object doesn't know what it's been through on my shelf in the 7 months of the having it. It just sits there being what is, while I decide what it means to me this month. Deciding what to do with the object on the shelf that belongs to history. Deciding what to do with the thing that's been through 7 months of meaning. Keep or go, the decision that I reach and then defer again. Deciding what to do with it. I moved it twice without resolution, and both times it ended up back in the same position, because the position is the one that works visually, regardless of the weight or what it represents. Maybe the answer is to let it be an object that used to mean something and now just sits the way that things sit when they've been stripped of meaning and become the furniture of ordinary life. The object doesn't know what it's been through on my shelf in the 7 months of the having it. It just sits there being what it is, while I decide what it means to me this month. Deciding what to do with the object on the shelf that belongs to history. Deciding what to do with the thing that's been through 7 months of meaning. Keep or go, the decision that I reach and then defer again. Deciding what to do with it, the 7 months, with it, deciding what to do with it, baby. Just keep it with it as a thing. Deciding what to do with, deciding what to do with the object on the shelf that belongs to history. Deciding what to do with the thing that's been through 7 months of meaning. Keep or go, the decision that I reach and then defer again. Deciding what to do with it, keep or go with it, deciding what to do with it. Yeah. They said bring cards and number 17, which is either too many or not enough, depending on whether anyone wants them, which is a thing I'll find out at the event. I've been to enough of these to know the rhythm, the hello and the handshake and the what do you do, and the finding of the common thread that justifies the continued conversation past the what do you do. I'm good at this in small controlled doses, the elevator pitch and the firm handshake, the business card produced at the right moment, the follow-up email promised and then sent. My card is somewhere here, in the jacket pocket or the back compartment. My card is somewhere here, the paper proof of what I do professionally. Reach and find the networking event and its rituals. My card is somewhere here somewhere. I found the person worth talking to at 8, which is the optimum time at these events, before the serious networkers have arrived, and after the nervous ones have found their footing. We talked about the thing we're both adjacent to, and exchanged the cards that I eventually found. And she sent the follow-up before I did, which tells me something useful about both of us. I'm good at this in small controlled doses, the elevator pitch and the firm handshake, the business card produced at the right moment, the follow-up email promised and then sent. My card is somewhere, somewhere here, in the jacket pocket or the back compartment. My card is somewhere, somewhere here, the paper proof of what I do professionally. Reach and find the networking event and its rituals. My card is somewhere, somewhere here, here somewhere, here somewhere. The card, here somewhere, in the jacket. My card is somewhere in the back, here somewhere. The professional me on paper. My card is somewhere here somewhere. My card is somewhere, somewhere here, in the jacket pocket or the back compartment. My card is somewhere, somewhere here, the paper proof of what I do professionally. Reach and find the networking event and its rituals. My card is somewhere, somewhere here, here somewhere, here somewhere. Reach and find, here somewhere. My card is somewhere, here somewhere. I put my shoes on without a destination, and went out into the afternoon without a plan, and just kept walking the way walking works. When you need the moving more than the arriving, the first 10 minutes were still the room, the thoughts that follow me out of the apartment. But by 20 minutes the motion had taken over, and the thoughts were quieter than the steps. There's a version of help that asks nothing except the putting on of shoes and the going out. And I've been given this advice before, and finally taken it and found it to be true. An hour of moving, hour of moving, the walk that didn't ask me to be anywhere. In the rhythm of the steps, left and right, the oldest medicine and the most available. An hour of moving, it helped. By 40 minutes I had turned around and was heading back through what I walked through. Going in the going back version of the same streets, looks slightly different from the going out. And by the door I was not fixed or finished, but I was an hour further from the room I'd left. And an hour further is enough for some evenings, and for this evening it was exactly enough. It's a version of help that has nothing except the putting on of shoes and the going out. And I've been given this advice before, and finally taken it and found it to be true. An hour of moving, hour to be anywhere. An hour of moving, the thoughts going quiet in the rhythm of the steps. Left and right, the oldest medicine and the most available. An hour of moving, it helped. The shoes, it helped. The going out, an hour of moving, it helped. And I'm back, it helped. Slightly further from the start. An hour of moving, the walk that didn't ask me to be anywhere. Hour of moving, the thoughts going quiet in the rhythm of the steps. Left and right, the oldest medicine and the most available. An hour of moving, it helped. Left and right, it helped. An hour of moving, it helped. I've started sitting on your side of the couch sometime in the month since you've been gone. Not deliberately at first, just finding myself there, and then deliberately because it's mine now. The couch doesn't know which side was whose, and I've been reclaiming the geography slowly, the way you reclaim the geography of yourself after someone has lived in some of it for a while. There's a version of reclaiming that feels like winning, and a version that feels like what it actually is, which is sitting in the space where someone used to be and calling it yours because it has to be. I sit there now, your side of the couch is mine now by necessity. I sit there now, and the couch doesn't know the difference. My side now, the whole couch is mine and I'm still adjusting. I sit there now, I sit there. The view from your side is a different view of the same room that I've been in for years, and I've started seeing things from your old angle, which is one of the stranger gifts of this. Not the gift I would have chosen, obviously, but the gift of a new angle on the same room is something, and I'm counting the some things in the months of counting what I held. There's a version of reclaiming that feels like winning, and a version that feels like what it actually is, which is sitting in the space where someone used to be and calling it yours because it has to be. I sit there now, your side of the couch is mine now by necessity. I sit there now, and the couch doesn't know the difference. My side now, the whole couch is mine and I'm still adjusting. I sit there now, I sit there. The invitation arrived, addressed to just my name, which is the correct address now and was not before. And I held the envelope a moment before opening, taking in the single name as information. The wedding will be full of the period of us, the friends from then who know the context. And I'll arrive as the single name on the invitation, among the people who remember the two names. The single name on the invitation is not a wound, it's just the accurate address for who I am now. And I can go and be the person accurately addressed, and have the kind of evening a wedding offers. Both our names gone, both our names gone. The envelope that held only the one of us. Both our names gone, both our names gone. The accurate address for the person I am now. Just my name on the invitation to the thing we'd have attended. Both our names gone, both our names gone. Just mine. I'll buy the gift and RSVP for one, and choose the dress without the consultation, and sit at the table they've arranged for me, among the people who will be entirely kind. And the wedding will be what weddings are, which is someone else's love taking up the room. And I will be glad for them with the gladness I have, which is real and doesn't require the other name. The single name on the invitation is not a wound, it's just the accurate address for who I am now. And I can go and be the person accurately addressed, and have the kind of evening a wedding offers. Both our names gone, both our names gone. The envelope that held only the one of us. Both our names gone, both our names gone. The accurate address for the person I am now. Just my name on the invitation to the thing we'd have attended. Both our names gone, both our names gone. Just mine, just mine. The envelope, the single name. Both our names gone, just mine. And I'll go, just mine, and be glad for them. Both our names gone, just mine. Both our names gone, both our names gone. The envelope that held only the one of us. Both our names gone, both our names gone. The accurate address for the person I am now. Just my name on the invitation to the thing we'd have attended. Both our names gone, both our names gone. Just mine, just mine, just mine. Both our names gone, just mine. Both our names gone, just mine. I read it in the way my hope I read in it, which is different from the way you actually wrote it. And spent 3 hours in the misreading version before I read it again and found the actual. The misreading is embarrassing in retrospect. The gap between what you said and what I needed, neatly visible in the difference between the readings. And the 3 hours I spent in the wrong one. The hope that changes what the message actually says is doing something that hope does under pressure. The making of the available text into the needed text. The finding out the signal that wasn't in the noise. I thought it said different, said different. The message that I read with my hope instead of my eyes. Ooh, I thought it said different, said different. And then I read it again and found the actual. Read again. It's more than I like to admit. The hope reading of the ordinary text that contains the ordinary and not the hope for, and requires a second reading to correct. I'm learning to first read with more care the message as it was sent and not as I need it. And the learning is ongoing and imperfect, and the hope keeps arriving before the reading. The hope that changes what the message actually says is doing something that hope does under pressure. The making of the available text into the needed text. The finding of the signal that was it in the noise. I thought it said different, said different. The message that I read with my hope instead of my eyes. Ooh, I thought it said different. The first snow came down on a Thursday morning, and I stood at the window longer than I needed, because the first thing I thought when the snow arrived was that you would've loved this specifically. You had an opinion about first snow that was more developed than most people's snow opinions, and I had learned to see it through your seeing, and now I see it and I don't know what to do with that. Snow is doing what the snow always does, and I'm doing what I do when snow arrives now, which is think of you and feel the thinking, and then stand there with the thinking and the snow. You would have loved this, the first snow falling on a Thursday morning. You would have loved this, and I can't stop knowing that you would have. White and quiet, the snow that came and found me missing you. You would have loved this, you would have. By afternoon the snow had become ordinary, the way the snow becomes after the morning. But the morning version lives in me now as a specific kind of longing for your opinion. I've been inheriting your enthusiasms, the way you love the things you love so fully that I couldn't help but love them after you. And now I love them in the way that hurts. The snow is doing what the snow always does, and I'm doing what I do when snow arrives now, which is think of you and feel the thinking, and then stand there with the thinking and the snow. You would have loved You